The story begins with an unknown man trapped inside an escape room. To get out, he must open a locked box. After struggling for a while, he finally manages to open it and retrieves a key, which turns out to be two keys joined together. In front of him stand two metal poles, and he must insert a key into each one at the same time. Without thinking much, he pushes them in, triggering a deadly mechanism. A sharp blade shoots out from one of the poles, cutting his hand. The blade is poisoned, and within moments, the man dies in agony. Watching everything through CCTV cameras is the mastermind behind this deadly game. We then shift to a wealthy couple, Taylor and Christine. It's Taylor's birthday, and the two are heading to meet their friends for a wedding. Christine tells Taylor she remembers everything and promises him a special gift he'll never forget. They arrive at a luxurious 5-star hotel, where their friends are waiting. Taylor's sister Tiff and her boyfriend Conrad, Natasha and her husband Anderson, whom she constantly insults, and their friend Hadley. Everyone is rich, but none as wealthy as Taylor. After dinner, Christine surprises Taylor with his birthday gift, a private escape room experience for all of them. The group must work together to solve puzzles and escape within 1 hour. At first, everyone thinks it sounds boring, but they eventually agree to try it. None of them realize this fun gift will soon turn deadly. A van arrives to pick them up. Everyone gets inside except Hadley, who has another party to attend. As they drive, Christine explains that she was invited to try this special escape game and paid $1,000 per person for it. To keep things fair, everyone places their phones and personal belongings in a box. The van's windows are sealed so they can't see where they're going. After a while, the van stops. Christine asks everyone to put on blindfolds, and they are let out one by one. When Taylor removes his blindfold, he finds himself alone in an escape room filled with clocks, televisions, and newspapers. Another door seems to be locked, and he must find the code to open it. Meanwhile, Natasha and Anderson wake up handcuffed together in another room filled with clocks and furniture. Their chains are tangled, and frustration quickly sets in. Natasha argues with Anderson. Then they both start searching for a way to unlock their cuffs. In another room, Conrad and Tiff find themselves trapped as well. Conrad has a metal belt locked around his waist that requires a 14-digit code to open. After solving a few clues, they finally manage to unlock it. All the while, the game's mysterious host watches them through hidden cameras. Taylor soon discovers that his room is connected to Anderson's. The two start communicating through a small gap near the bathroom. Anderson mentions that his room contains 4 locked clocks, and Taylor tells him the times shown on each one. Anderson enters these numbers into a combination lock, which opens the connecting door. We also see Natasha clinging closely to Taylor, hinting that the two might share a secret. Natasha finds the number 14, written near a door, and uses it to unlock her handcuffs. Anderson finds another game card, which Taylor keeps for later. Next, they come across a wall covered in paintings of animals. Natasha suggests arranging them according to the food chain, from prey to predator. When they do, part of the wall slides open, revealing another connected room. Inside are Tiff and Conrad, who realize their rooms were side by side all along, though they couldn't hear each other. The group gathers in Taylor's room. He notices that one clock only has an hour hand, while another has only a minute hand. Using both, he cleverly creates a makeshift key, which opens the next door. Inside, a set of TVs flicker on, showing Christine trapped inside a cage. Taylor explains that everyone is now part of the game, and they must rescue Christine before time runs out. They enter a red room where a digital display flashes the letters A, B, C, and D. It only stays lit when the door is closed. Taylor figures out they need to input a specific number sequence to proceed. They search for more clues and discover another game card hidden in Conrad's belt. Eventually, they reach a room filled with old newspapers. Anderson believes the answer to the puzzle lies within them, but the papers span several years. Tiff suggests they look for one dated on Taylor's birthday, since it's today. After some searching, they find it, but only one word in the headline is missing. Anderson and Conrad begin guessing possible words, but Taylor eventually finds the correct answer. Theme song. When he enters it, the door unlocks. Anderson goes to free the others, but Natasha seizes the moment and tries to climb a tower within the room. Taylor spots her and scolds her, stopping her before she can go any further. Meanwhile, Anderson accidentally breaks the key to the door, trapping Tiff and Conrad inside the same room. No one panics at first, they all still believe it's just a harmless game. But suddenly, Natasha notices a strange mist filling the room. Within moments, they realize it's acidic gas, burning through Conrad and Tiff's skin. Anderson desperately tries to open the door, but it's no use. In seconds, their bodies begin to melt away, and both die in horrifying pain. The others are frozen in shock. They now understand this isn't a game. It's real, and their lives are in danger. Meanwhile, Christine is seen locked inside a real cage, stripped and terrified. Natasha blames Anderson for breaking the key and causing their friends' deaths, but Tyler calms them down, saying there's no time to fight. They must focus on escaping and saving Christine before they all end up dead. After searching the room, Tyler discovers a vent that's keeping them supplied with air. He leads Natasha and Anderson through it, finding themselves in another section of the facility. A few steps ahead, the driver who brought them there had left markings and another clue, a fourth game card. The only way forward is to solve another puzzle. As they work, a strange grinding noise echoes behind them, sharp blades slicing through metal. Anderson quickly realizes the trap's mechanism and solves the puzzle with Tyler's help, unlocking the next door. Tyler and Natasha make it through just in time, but Anderson gets caught as the blades close in. The mechanism slices him in half instantly. Natasha, devastated, wanders alone and somehow ends up back in the same room. Overwhelmed with guilt, she reflects on Anderson's death, realizing he was actually a good man. Though she often flirted with him, he never betrayed his wife. As Natasha looks around, her eyes fall on the TV screens showing strange color patterns that resemble viruses. She connects them to primary colors, which triggers a familiar tune to play. It's the song Teddy Bear, a song Tyler has always hated, and only Christine knew that. Realizing the clue, Tyler checks a bear's head prop in another room and finds a lever inside its mouth. When he pulls it, the exit door opens. However, the moment he lets go, the door begins to close again. It becomes clear that only one of them can escape, and whoever keeps holding the lever will lose their hand as the bear's mouth shuts. Tyler asks Natasha to hold it, but the door is too heavy for her. She struggles, screaming in pain as the mechanism crushes her hand. Tyler, determined to survive, leaves her behind and walks out alone. He enters another chamber with 4 slots beneath photos of his friends. Tyler inserts the 4 game cards he's collected throughout the ordeal. A chair appears in the middle of the room, and as he sits, a 2-minute countdown begins. Christine appears on the TV screen in front of him. They can see and hear each other. On the table before them are 2 buttons. The rules are simple. Each must choose whether to save themselves or the other. Tyler, now paranoid and furious, believes Christine is the one behind this deadly trap. He shouts at her, demanding to know why she did it. Christine insists she's innocent, that she's also a victim and trapped like him. But Tyler doesn't believe her. As the timer nears 0, Tyler slams the save button for himself. Christine, on the other hand, presses the button to save Tyler instead. Tragically, because of the game's cruel twist, the button Tyler pressed triggers a metal rod that shoots through his chest, killing him instantly. Christine's cage then opens, revealing she was telling the truth all along. Weak and trembling, Christine steps out of the cage and finds herself inside a large van parked outside a research facility. She escapes and reaches a nearby phone booth to call the police, who assure her that help is on the way. But before she can reveal anything more, the mysterious mastermind appears behind her. He tells Christine that she's responsible for her friends' deaths, that all of this happened because of her choices. When Christine threatens to call the police, he coldly reminds her that no one will believe her, since she doesn't even know where she's been, or where her friends' bodies are. He ends the call, leaving her in shock. Christine collapses in fear as the mastermind walks away. In the final moments, we see that he's watching another lavish party full of wealthy guests, the same type of people Christine and her friends once were. It's clear that they will be his next victims. The movie ends here. What did you think of the story? Personally, I found the movie a bit disappointing because it leaves too many questions unanswered, like who the mastermind really is, why he targeted them, and why he chose to spare Christine. In the end, who do you think deserved to survive, Tyler or Christine? So that's it. Hope you enjoy the story. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos.